Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be an unboxing. As the title says, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a new backpack I just got. But yeah, this is kind of be a different kind of vlog. Just some updates about my life. Got a new job, so I'm switching over. I do dev work, so normally I work on a PC, doing coding and a .NET. I'm a .NET developer, so like I'll be working on code on pretty much a PC. This new job I'm starting, they're actually working with a Mac device. I'm not very familiar with Mac, so this is going to be fun. I'm primarily PC, but in preps to that, I had to kind of do a little tweaking on my rig and my office, and I took that time to kind of clean it up. So I'm going to do a little tour of my office, and then we'll get to the unboxing. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys like this kind of vlog, let me know and we'll do more. Alright, so this is my office where I do most of my work. And you can see I got a lot of little knickknacks, a lot of lightsabers. But yeah, this is kind of, it's still a work in progress. There's still some dust bunnies. There needs to be some cleaning to be done. Because I do have Rambo in here while I'm working. So there's a lot of like feathers that get collected. I finally fixed my air purifier, so hopefully that'll help keep some of the dust out. And then I found a better shelf for my Legos. Got some more lightsabers. I got the Star Wars Lego. Some more Legos. Got my Bulbasaur over here. He watches over me while I work. And yeah, and then the Big Daddy, the big Death Star. But yeah, this is my office, and this is where I'm going to be doing my dev work. And so, here's my Johnny 5 robot. He moves. I can't find the remote for it. I have a remote for him somewhere, but like, he can move and stuff. If I find a video of it, maybe I can insert it. But yeah, he moves around. And so normally my work is done here. Like this is kind of what I usually use. I have a PC, I did some Mac stuff, and then a phone. But like I said, that's all gonna be moved over to just a single Mac. And this is kind of more a different angle of like my work. And as you can see, I'm mostly a PC enthusiast, so this is going to be different for me. So with the new stuff, I did decide to get a few more new equipment. I got a new backpack, and that's the unboxing, right? I'm going to be changing from an old Razer. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm moving over to the Razer Rogue V4 18-inch, some weird. I'll put the name of it below. Some long name of it. It's a Razer backpack, the fourth version of it. But the reason I had to get a new backpack was the one I had now, I've had for a really long time. I don't remember when I bought it. It's been with me a while. I've taken it on trips and taken it around. So it's seen a few things. It's still holding up pretty well. But there's some things about it I don't like, which I'm hoping the new backpack will. But there's some things about this I'm going to miss. And so here's what my old backpack looked like. So this is my old backpack. As you can see, it was also a Razer. But this is like, I think one of the original designs they had. And they have a bunch of these like utility pockets. A lot of space, but you can see it's like getting kind of worn out, a little dusty. But yeah, so I'm gonna be moving from this over to this one. Trying to get a good camera angle. And so this is the Razer Rogue V4. So let's take it out of the bag and let's go through it and see what it looks like. I got the 18-inch because I think they're about the same size. I think that's an 18. I think actually that was 17 inches when I bought it, but I mean, pretty close. So, yeah, we'll see, because I need to be able to fit a mouse, a keyboard, and the Mac. And I think this is plenty of room. Hopefully I can use it for like traveling as well and be able to put more stuff in there. But yeah, let's take it out. So here they are side by side. You can kind of see they're about the same height. I would say this is a little bit taller, but overall they're the same height. I think the same length. So let's get the old one out of the way. Then here's the new Razer. I do like, it's a little more minimalistic. You can kind of see that it doesn't have all those like pockets in it. But hopefully that doesn't detract from it. So on the side, you do have pockets for your water bottle. Let's see the back. Hopefully this padding is enough. I think the other one had a little bit more padding. So I was debating between this one and the Alienware, the Alienware 18-inch. But I went with this because I have experience with Razer and I liked it. Another pocket here for water bottles. But let's see if it expands. So it does expand a bit. It's supposed to be water resistant. But you know, everyone says they're resistant, but how resistant they are depends on the IP rating. I've seen people put this in their shower and drop a bunch of water on it and it's fine, but I'm not going to do that. What's this pocket? Okay, so there's like a little front pocket that just kind of there. I think you could put like maybe headphones or something. I wouldn't put anything in this pocket. That's asking to get like pickpocketed. Let's open this up. Oh, yeah. All right. Sorry about that. This is a lot of space actually. This opens up pretty nicely, and it's staying up as it's open. Some of this paper out of the way. Yeah, this is a lot of room in here. So, all right, I fixed some settings on the camera on the DJI, so like it'll be a little bit easier. Yeah, let's just do this from sitting down because it's gonna be a lot easier. But yeah, so the Razer logo is pretty nice. I was able to actually fit that keyboard in here. If I open this up, kind of see in here, you got my keyboard, and that went pretty well. And there's a lot more room in here, so I can put a lot in here. Like if I wanted to put other things. I think this might be for the head. There should be a headphone stand somewhere. But we'll see. I'll when I deck this out, I'll do another video of it like kind of fully loaded. And then in here, you got room for your laptop and more room. And down there's like a separation. I'm not sure what that's for. Silica packets. I like this though. I like the mesh, the feel of it. So the one reason I didn't get the Alienware and I got this was I didn't like the purple. I like the green better than the purple. The purple on the Alienware kind of looked. And then you have a third backpack, just an extra maybe for like files and maybe like put some paperwork stuff. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. Like you get 3 pretty good sized pockets. And that's about it. And then we have the sides for each one has a side. But yeah, I'm gonna put some stuff in here, and then I'll show you what's in here, how things work. All right, so I kind of put some stuff in here that I would bring with me to work. I have my keyboard in there. Try not to open these too much because right now it's a little flimsy. All right, so I opened it up a little bit more. So I have my keyboard in here. I have my notepad, and then I got a charging cable and a mouse. And then in this pocket, I will say one thing about this backpack, it's very like flimsy. If you see that, it's just standing up and it's standing on its own. This is kind of like a little flimsy. Hopefully it gets better with time. But yeah, so here's my headset, and then in here is my new MacBook. It's crazy how it just like disappears in there. And there's still room for extra stuff in there. I don't think I'm going to put more stuff for work, but like if I'm traveling, there's a lot of room in here. But yeah, so I'm just going to end this. Overall, I think it's nice. I put it on and it works pretty well. Like I said, the one thing I don't like is the zippers are a little stiff right now. And like I can't get it to stand on its own. And so kind of see when I'm trying to zip it up, I have to like shimmy it. Hopefully that's not like when I'm working, like the whole point is to be able to like go, but I can't. Still like it's stuck there. And then all right, there we go. Like then, it's a little kind of annoying to open and close, but I think that's just because it's like brand new. Over here you can kind of see how this one, like how smooth that goes. That's a one hand. This one's because it's got the weight, but anyways, so that's kind of the review of it. Sorry for the crudeness of it. It's just, it wasn't really like behaving. You can kind of see it doesn't even want to stand up. But I guess the other one didn't want to stand up either. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. But yeah. And then for my laptop, for the Mac, I did end up buying a new keyboard. Because these actually have dedicated Mac specific buttons. I don't know if you can read that, but it has a command and then option. So it's a little more Mac friendly, and it's Corsair. I was debating between getting this and a Magic keyboard. The only reason I went with this is because I'm more familiar with Corsair, and the Magic keyboard a little too flat for me, and it only connects to one device. I'm hoping I can replace my current keyboard and be able to use this for both the Mac and the Windows machine. But if not, I still like it better than the Magic. The only downside to this is it doesn't have the Touch ID, so I can't use my keyboard to unlock the Mac. But it seems like the only keyboard that does have that is the Magic keyboard, and philosophically, I don't like that. I think that if you're going to allow people to make keyboards for you, they should be able to have all the features. But I know that's not a Mac thing. But yeah, let me know if you want an unboxing of this, the keyboard. I'm going to use it a little bit, and then I can let you guys know if I like it or not. Coming from a desktop user, PC user to a Mac, and see if this was like a good transition keyboard. But yeah, let me know, and we can do that. And I think I'm gonna call it here. Like I said, I'm sorry for the crudeness of the video. It was kind of hard doing this on my own with one hand, but I need to get a better rig to do unboxings. And I'm just gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, favorite. If you do want any, I also have a second channel that I'm gonna start doing some coding tutorials. If you guys are interested in it, let me know, and I'll start plugging them in this channel. But I am doing a spin-off channel where I am going to be doing some like coding stuff. And so if you're interested, or you know someone that's interested in walking through code, let me know, and I'll be happy to like kind of learn and talk and learn. But yeah, we're gonna call it. Once again, I'm rambling again, and we'll see you on the next vibe. Bye.